So Paul 3H just did it, huh? He actually went forward, guys, with making Seth Freaky Deaky Rollins being the masked man the entire time. The most obvious choice of the year. That was more obvious than who was it in the fucking crate, which it wasn't Chris Jericho. It wasn't The Rock. That was more obvious than trying to guess that it wasn't the main star inside the crate. We all should have known it was going to be somebody that was a jobber of the stars, especially since Tony Khan froze Chris Jericho contract. So it couldn't be The Rock. Couldn't be Jericho. We had to spend more time solving mysteries in WWE than we do actually getting a chance to enjoy the product. As a matter of fact, with this whole masked man shtick, I cannot believe Paul 3H has wasted everybody's time and it ended up being Seth Freaky Deaky Rollins. No risk, no changing things up, no switching it up. He's not even trying to confuse the audience at this point. The only time he's trying to confuse the audience is when he's making multiple storylines about us trying to solve a damn mystery. I feel like I'm trying to solve a mystery more than I am trying to watch a wrestling show. I don't know if I'm watching Elimination Chamber. I don't know if I'm watching fucking Monday Night Raw or if I'm watching goddamn Law and Order now. Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to your boy. Seth Rollins. Really, Triple H? Really? You're going to go with the most obvious choice ever? Dude, this show, Elimination Chamber 2026, this was dog water BS, man. This show was so... I mean, this was so predictable to the point where it was painful. You almost kind of knew Randy Orton was going to come out on top in the men's Elimination Chamber. And you kind of looked at that field of women for the Elimination Chamber, right? The runner-ups. And you kind of saw that Rhea Ripley was the only logical winner there. But we're going to get to all that in a bit, man. But I'm just saying, Seth Freaky Deaky Rollins, weeks and weeks of television. Triple H has been giving us the El Grande Macchiatos. He's been giving us small El Grande Macchiatos, medium El Grande Frappuccinos, tall El Grande Frappuccinos. He's been giving us small masked man running around to mess with the vision. He's been giving us a masked man in war games. Shit, we had to solve Criminal Minds tonight with Danhausen in the crate the whole time. So, you mean to tell me weeks of division getting beat up and taken out by this man? The obvious choice is Seth Rollins, since he was the one that was kicked out of the division. Everybody knows in their mama that he was going to eventually come back and get his get back. But to be the man actually under the mask, not those geeks who were running around for weeks, but the final verdict is in. And he is the man. Triple H called him the man behind the mask. Officially, he made that call. And nobody is going to call him out for it the way that they should. This is redundancy at its purest form. And you wasted everybody's time to make us really think that you would try to switch it up and make it somebody different. I can't even say I'm shocked at this point. That was just terrible. Seth Rollins comes in, guys. He comes in at the end of the Elimination Chamber, kicks Logan Paul in the gut, stomps this man head off, and Cody Rhodes gets a chance to pin him. So, Braun Breaker is out. Bronson Reed is out. Logan Paul, he's the only person left in the division that Seth could feud with. But wait! I don't even think Logan Paul was in the division or a part of the division when Seth Rollins was there. So what beef would he personally have with Logan Paul outside of him being replaced by him? What beef? Come on, y'all, tell me. The beef was with Braun Breaker, man. And now he's on the show. They wasted time. They wasted your time. They wasted my time. And now look, poof. Braun Breaker's injured. He's out. He's gone. They wasted enough time. And now they can't even finish the main story that they had leading into WrestleMania. That is absolutely terrible. Oh, man. You know what? Paul Theracious has to go today, man. He has to go. He's not even trying no more, dude, to switch it up. That was a shit ending. This is garbage. This is the road to WrestleMania 42. And you want to give me excuses as to why this man couldn't find a way to switch it up and not make it anybody but Seth Rollins. The obvious choice from day motherfucking one. So this whole masked man gimmick was worthless. You just told every single body that. Everybody. And Braun Breaker is out due to injury. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck if you try to make something out of thin air with Seth Rollins and Logan Paul again. No, bro. Oh, man. This is garbage. This is supposed to be the road to WrestleMania 42, man. And this dude over here not even trying. But yet, people still make excuses for Paul Theracious to look back, man. Still, I'm the bad guy. Prince is the big bad wolf, bro. I'm the big bad wolf whenever I come up here and try to speak my piece. But at the end of the day, I don't know who's dumber. I don't know who's more slow. The fans who actually paying money to spend the $30 every month to buy ESPN and, you know, be on ESPN rather and like buy this crap, or the booking, the bookers of this show. Triple H and his doofus team, like, I don't get it, man. It's just dumb television when you debut a Danhausen. What? Now, I know we wasn't going to get no Chris Jericho or no Rock like that in the crate, but Danhausen. And the crowd goes mild. That was embarrassing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That was absolutely embarrassing. And this is a shot, man. You know, we here. We going to let you know what's up. You know what I mean? So, at that point, I didn't even want to bash WWE. I actually just felt fucking bad for them. So bad, I wanted to just, you know what I'm saying? Just give them a hug, you know, at this point. Because, wow, you can hear a pin drop, man. You can hear somebody go ahead and move forward and like whisper in church, bro. It was just that quiet for Danhausen. You do not do stuff like that, Triple H. You cannot get people to get the blood pumping off of that shit. That's not gonna work, man. Danhausen, bro, that's a clown show. You debuted a clown on a clown show like Elimination Chamber, man. But the good news out of it all is that at least, I would say this, at least we got Randy Orton actually winning the chamber. And that actually plays in with what's been going on with the story they've been trying to tell on television. So yes, at least we got that out of it. But I mean, come on, man. The outcome, the Seth Rollins thing, just bad taste, dude. Bad taste. You dragged us through this, and now it wasn't even worth it the entire time. So Randy Orton wins. He gets the W the way he was supposed to. And man, the Viper is back. He struck. He didn't hesitate on Cody Rhodes this time. Drew Mack, the original Mac Daddy, tried to come in and mess stuff up, man. He tried to, fuck shit up like he been doing for the last several weeks. And Nick Aldis, he gonna put his foot in his ass because Nick Aldis is not even playing with Drew Mack no more, man. So Drew Mack, he got something coming. But anyways, he interferes in this match. Eats a RKO for Randy Orton. Pays for his crimes. Eats a crossroads for Cody Rhodes. But as soon as that moment ended, boom, RKO out of nowhere. Randy didn't hesitate. He wasn't going to hold back, just like he said he was going to do. Boom, clear RKO to Cody Rhodes, man. 1, 2, 3. Randy get the W. He going to WrestleMania, man. Our boy going to WrestleMania. That's what's up. So we got that out of it. So this should play into the trajectory that's going on television right now, because Jacob Fatu also has to find a way to get himself into that main event. We all know that it's coming, We all know that that's going to be the fatal 4-way. They know that there's going to be a boring-ass match that nobody want to see with Cody Rhodes versus Drew Mack again. Nobody wants to see that. No, we don't want to do that shit again. No. That's a big no, actually. And the fatal 4-way is going to be the best route to go. I guarantee it. So that's the best thing they can do. We're going to get Jacob Fatu factored in somehow. I think he was supposed to be in his chamber match, but whatever, man. They went with Logan Paul. Don't know why. He was just a replacement in the division. So it's just, nothing playing into the story there. That's kind of dumb. But I got to get credit where credit is due a little bit with the W for Randy Orton winning the men's chamber match. That was good. So I'll give him that. The women's match, on the other hand, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. The women's chamber match, I didn't even know there was a lot of hype behind this. I didn't even know the participants. I'm going to just let y'all know that Tiffany Stratton was at the end. And Tiffany, man, she ate a riptide by Rhea Ripley, who was also involved. So, yeah, I found out at the last minute who was actually involved, man. Nothing the women have been doing have been intriguing me at all. I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all. On television, Rhea Ripley's been stuck in this tag team with Io Sky, just doing basically nothing to me. They just lost the tag straps the night before. And it's just like, they need to bring her edge back. Rhea Ripley, that is. They need to bring something back for her that works. This shit ain't cutting it. Anyways, she's finding a way to WrestleMania. That's all right. And yeah, I know she's going to go ahead and probably be in a triple threat. We're going to get multi-man mania again for WrestleMania 42 because Triple H doesn't know exactly how to come up with anything creative. And yeah, as far as the other match, AJ Lee, we already knew this was going to happen. She was going to come back and basically win the IC strap, This was Chicago, so you already knew her man Punk was gonna win, right? So of course they had to have this moment. So Becky Lynch basically just Issa tap out here. She gets tapped out in 4K. And that's pretty much just the end of that because nobody really cares. Everybody knew this was predictable. AJ Lee was gonna win, yada yada yada. So, yeah, that's good. But at the same time, do we really care? Do you? I don't know, man. Yeah, I just feel like it was done for Chicago. And speaking of CM Punk versus Finn Balor, this match, two masters of their craft, man. But at the end of the mother-loving day, Finn Balor eats another W. Finn Balor, I should say, GTS, sends my man home. We all knew this outcome was going to come. And nothing special happened afterwards. Safer than putting on a freaking seatbelt. Safer than holding somebody's hand across the street. No risk. Nothing. Just simple GTS, no dramatics. 1, 2, 3. Let's go home. Nothing. Paul Thread just doesn't try. We need a shock to the system quick. We need something different. This is not hate towards WWE, bro. I love this company, man. It's been over 20 years, bro, but this is not it. This is supposed to be the road to WrestleMania. They need to step up. This is not acceptable. They didn't have a sellout for Elimination Chamber, and they basically won't for WrestleMania. It's not looking good, y'all. We got to do different. But shout out to all of y'all. Let me know if I'm tripping down below, or if you agree. And we gonna spin the block back again.